Hey, what's up guys? Captain Jack here, back on ATS and our Life on the Road career. Or, Lord of the Rings, if you want to call it that. It also works. Today, good news, new stuff. I sorted out a lot of my mods. I haven't put everything back into the game yet, but I had a complete flush out and a refresh and just sorted the game out, and it's all good. But, map mods. Oh yeah. I've finally started integrating some map mods. So we have new places to go. And if I show you my world map quickly, you're going to love this. Look at all of that land. And all this too. Oh yeah. So basically what I'm running at the moment is Mexiscan, which is the Mexican United States California. The Mexican United States Canadian map, sorry, which adds in some bits of Canada up here and some bits of Mexico. Apparently down here is kind of broken with missing textures and roads that don't work properly, so I may not be going that way for a little while until it's updated. But up here, I've seen some footage of up here and it looks pretty good. It's a bit bare and a bit barren because basically it's the same as this. And this, if you didn't know, this is coast to coast. What map makers are doing at the moment is they're just trying to get a lot of cities and a lot of roads built, and then they're coming back and adding detail in later updates. So coast to coast started off as just one road going all the way across. It's now all of this, and then what he's doing is I think it's like one or two guys working on coast to coast, and he's slowly adding bits more detail in here and there and all around the place. And just adding scenery and prefabs and things like that, just to make it look better, so there's more stuff to look at, because you drive this game to look at stuff. The same with Mexiscan, but up here it is really empty, and they have, where was it? I can't remember now. I think it was Edmonton. Edmonton is just Vegas. Sorry if that ruins the surprise for you, but it is just Vegas. But they've added Washington State and some parts of, I think this is Indiana, if I remember rightly. Just around here. This is this state here. I'm not brilliant on American states, so please do forgive me. I know that Denver is obviously in Colorado. Albuquerque is New Mexico. This is Texas. This is Arizona, which is the state we're going to be getting once they... this is the next state to come out officially from SCS. And then I'm not sure what this is here. This is Missouri, because I know St. Louis is in Missouri. Memphis is in Tennessee. Oklahoma City is in Oklahoma. New Orleans. Then you've got Florida, Georgia. I think that's Kentucky. I'm probably getting some of these wrong, and if I do, and you're American, please forgive me. We don't learn about the American states. This is just from growing up through the years and slowly learning snippets of information about states and stuff, as you do, and then listening in geography in school, stuff like that. We don't learn about states like you guys do. We don't even have to learn about our own country that much, to be honest. Just what wars we fought in, what stuff we did. They don't really teach you what the country looks like. You kind of have to find that out on your own. But anyway, yeah, so this is all the land we've got to fill in now. We can do some really awesome journeys. I'm going to actually get on with it now, because we still don't even have our own truck yet. I was trying to get up to 20,000 before buying our own truck, but it's getting to that point where I really want to just take the loan now. So I think I can get 100 grand loan. I can borrow 130 grand on top of my 8, call it 140. I can buy a truck for... what would I buy? Oh, I've only got Peterbilt dealerships at the moment. So it doesn't really matter which one I go to. Yes, I want to visit the dealer. Let's have a quick look, see how much it costs. So for a Peterbilt with a duty cab, you're talking 120 grand. Minimum. That's a lot of money. So I could get it and then have 20 grand left over for like fuel and insurance, and well, insurance already happens. So we could definitely do that today. But I don't want to take up all the time of building a truck, so I might leave that for the next episode, and today get started on some of these long jobs. So let's go to the job market and let's see what we can take. Where are we actually? Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter where we are because it's a thing. So where are you going? I'm not sure how many of these will actually go out into the other states, to be honest. I do have some trailer stuff, and I have some real in-game names as well. So like, I think Tesla takes over for that car dealership, the Volt car dealership. That goes to Winnemucca. We've got a whole lot of choice here. Just looking to see where they go. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything that goes outside of the map. That gets close. Takes me to an edge. And then I could always drive outside, and then that might spark off jobs to the outside. I think it would help if I had more of the inside unlocked. But I don't, unfortunately. Those are all tiny jobs. Yeah, where was it? It was... must have been this page. Okay, maybe this page. There, yeah, that one. Fertilizer from Bakersfield to El Centro. That takes us right to the edge. Then we can just drive into Arizona. Go to Phoenix or something. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, it's the same journey as well. Bakersfield to El Centro. Well, we've got to take that truck, haven't we? It just has to be. So we'll take that job. And we can do... depending on the time limits of the job, we might be able to drive a bit into Arizona. At least unlock a bit of road in Arizona. And that might then set it off to capture the rest of the map. Trailer mods wise, I do have some trailer mods, but not many at the moment. I'm still going through my mods, adding in some customization ones, which obviously isn't really important right now because I still have my own truck. Adding in some customization ones and adding in things like more trailers and just more interesting stuff. I just want to quickly set my options up. Because I believe, yeah, it's on keyboard only. This is all fixed now, working by the way. After they updated the updated Windows 10, Xbox One controllers are working again. Just gonna quickly make sure. Actually, let's make sure it's all assigned properly, as it likes to unassign things sometimes. So steering is that one. Acceleration is there. And brake is there. Yep, okay, that's that good. Don't need clutch. And look up and down. Look left and right. I don't need H shifter. Yep, that's all good. So I'm just making sure it's all set up properly. Shift up and down is good. Parking brake. Indicators. All the joy hats. Left, right, beacon, and then wipers. Yep. Awesome. So everything is set up beautifully. And that all works as a controller. So let's quickly save that just so that it's so I know. Career with mods. Got a new save because you never know if something's going to break your game. It's always a good idea to create a new save when you put mods into a game. Right, why am I so zoomed out on this map? That's weird. Ooh, listen to that. I love the way this truck sounds. Right, let's get it set up. Horrible horn. No beacons. Wipers. Gears. Parking brake. And horn, right. Indicator. Indicator. Yep, real good. So let's get moving. I think the exit's over here. Yes, there it is. So, it's yeah, it's good to be back on ATS, actually. And it's good to be back with Xbox One controller. Actually able to play the damn game, finally. Oh, we'll let this truck go. And, yeah, it's just nice to be back, to be honest. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a cop car. Don't want to pull out in front of a cop car. Hello, officer. Yes, lovely day. Oh, I've got another cop. Damn it. Well, he'll just have to wait. But yeah, as I was saying, it's good to be back on ATS. I did miss it. I've also sorted out my ETS. And although I won't be bringing the career back on that, at least yet, I will probably be doing some ETS videos soon. Because I've got that set up perfectly now. I had to delete so many saves. I had so many random saves where different mods were enabled. And the file had corrupted because it was dependent and had been so dependent on a certain mod. So I deleted a whole load of saves. I still have the career account, well, the career save on that. And a modded save. But that's like literally it now. Deleted all the mods I ever had on there. Removed them all from the files and the folders. Got some workshop mods and some extra mods. Installed the new version of Pro Mods. And yeah, a few other mods, like truck mods and things like that. You know, your typical stuff. So I'll probably be having some fun with ETS again soon. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on the ATS career. Ah, hello, tumbleweeds. Something you don't see in ETS. So we've got 8 hours and 28 minutes on this journey. Depending on our ETA currently is about just coming up to 7 PM. We've got 22 hours for the journey. It's expected by latest Wednesday at 8 AM, 9 AM. We're going to get it there the evening before the morning is due, basically. So we may be able to have a little, may be able to have a little jaunt into Arizona quickly. Unlock a road or two. Hopefully that unlocks the rest of the map. And why am I driving on the white line? Our load today seems to be a tractor. And we've got some stormy skies ahead by the looks of things. Wow, that's a lot of tumbleweeds. Jeez. They should do a tumbleweed crossing so they don't get run over. So I know that a lot of people with the 1.22, no, 1.22? Yeah, 1.22 update on ATS, and I can't even remember what the update is on ETS now. But they both broke a lot of people's games. I currently myself haven't had any issues since the update. I didn't use them when they were betas. I waited until they were official updates. and they've been working fine for me since the update. Workshop integration's all good. The workshop mods download fine and integrate fine. Yeah, the new system seems to work really well. I really like it. I've noticed a couple of fairly big name modders for ETS/ATS were like, oh yeah, I won't be using workshop integration. My mods will only be available from this one place forever. But what I can see happening, and this isn't definite, but I can just see it happening, is that SCS eventually does away with the mod folder, and you only have workshop mods, like on Space Engineers, and other games like that. And yeah, I can just see that happening. Because like Space Engineers, it has happened before. And lots of other games too. And at that point, those people will be forced to come over to the workshop. But Jazzy Cat's one of them. He's like, yeah, you'll only be able to get my mods now on my on the SCS forum, I think it is. Or a particular website that he uses. I can't remember exactly where he said it was. And that's all well and good, but people have already taken some of the Jazzy Cat mods and uploaded them onto the workshop. So yeah. And the 50k tyre pack is on the Steam Workshop, not by 50k. Yeah, so it's people are just going to take that stuff and put it on there because technically they're not uploading it to the internet; they're uploading it to Steam Workshop. People can complain if they want, but the way the Steam Workshop tends to work is, if you say, "Oh, I've taken this mod and I've changed it in some way," and then you give credit to the original creator, then you can pretty much just upload the exact same mod that the original creator uploaded, with like one minor difference. So these mod creators are going to end up losing control of their own mods. Every time they release a new version of it, someone else will just quickly go and change one thing and then upload it to the Steam Workshop. And be getting all the downloads because no one wants to use mod files anymore, everyone just wants to use the workshop. I think everyone will eventually catch on that the workshop is the way forward, and they will just start uploading to the right place. That was a signpost for Phoenix. So I guess we're heading in the right direction. Hello, please, car. Come on, truck. Anything coming that way? Nope. So I can go wide. Awesome. But yeah, so that's my little theory about mods. It may be true, it may not. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I think, from my own point of view, I'm pretty sure, eventually in time, and I don't know how much time, but eventually, it will be workshop only. And to be honest, that's not even a problem, because the workshop is a great place to put your mods. You don't have to deal with dodgy websites anymore. And I know that exactly the reason why Jazzy Cats and other people don't want to use workshop. It's actually more to do with selfishness than anything else. Because if you go to share mods or a website like that, you have to click on the link, then an advert pops up. Then you click on the link again, and you click the link 3 times, and every time you do, you get taken to some other website, or all these other pop-ups come up. The amount of revenue they make from ads is ridiculous. You don't get no ad revenue on Steam Workshop, so that's why they don't want to upload their mods to it. And that is kind of selfish, because these people are supposed to be making their mods for the enjoyment of the community. Yeah, sure, a lot of hard work goes in, and I understand if they maybe want to get paid, that's fine. But be honest about it, like pro mods are. You can have pro mods for free if you want to download it in like 6 different files and put it together yourself, or you can get it as one file and pay $1. And you know, $1 is nothing, but what does it do? It helps them with the cost of hosting their servers, which is a lot of money, which pretty much the majority of comes out of their pocket. They probably don't even break even on the amount of people paying $1. Believe me, I've been looking into server hosting lately because of some things I've got planned for the future, and It's expensive. I know it's expensive. Oh god, brake, 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 brake. Oh, that was close. So, you know, if they want to say, unfortunately, it's costing us an arm and a leg, we're going to need to charge it a little bit. That's fine, but be bloody honest about it, like pro mods are. Don't be like, oh well, I don't really like the way the workshop works, and I'm going to just continue using my website when it's clearly just because you want money from the adverts that pop up every time we try and click on your goddamn link. Sorry for the rant there, folks, but I just can't stand people who are two-faced or do things for different reasons than what they say, you know? Can't stand people like that. But there you go. That's just what people are like sometimes, unfortunately. Better get over to this lane early before we get cut off by AI traffic. You're running out of fuel. You should find a petrol station. Oh, great. They gave me a truck that was running out of fuel. That was nice of them. Well, there's only 3 hours left of the journey. I'm pretty sure I'll make it. Does it say how much fuel I've got left exactly? Fuel, 20 gallons. Okay. And what's my... I'm using 4 miles... doing 4 miles per gallon. I got 128 miles left. So maybe I will stop in for some fuel. Because I'm going to run out before I get there at this rate. Oops, we're right past it. 14 gallons. Yep, I definitely need to pull in. Find a fuel stop. Oops. Hopefully there's one up here. I'm going to leave that on fuel level, actually. 13 gallons. Come on. Oh, that car moved. I didn't even see. We just sat here like a lemon. Looking good. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, quickly? Is get the old photo studio going and grab a screeny. I think I want over this side. Although this side's in shadow, actually. Well, I suppose I've got nice palm trees that side. Well, let's get a bit of field of view going. Get the background in detail. And beautiful. Awesome. I usually always forget that. So it's always good to get it right. Ah, fuel stop. Nice. Just in time because I've only got 12 gallons left. I have just slightly less fuel than I'm going to need, unfortunately. Otherwise I could have gotten away without refueling. But it's all paid for by the company anyway when you don't own your own truck. Oh, that's going to catch. Come on, you damn thing. I should have cut in wider. Oh, come on. Just pull around it. You're not even actually on it anymore. There we go. That sounded quite bad. It's alright, it's not my truck anyway. I don't care. It's not my truck. Awesome. Right, that's us out. Yep, fuel expenses are covered by the employer. Right, let's go. Not far to go now. 80 miles. Let's have a quick look at the map. Just because I want to see if I can get myself... the way it's going. The way it's trying to take me. Where am I? Where actually am I? Is that me? No, that's the finish point. I must be... right back this way somewhere. Well, that's Bakersfield. That's where we started. Where am I? I don't seem to be coming... oh, there I am. Look, there. Right there. I'm that blue arrow there. Yes, we've come off the road. What we should have done was gone around here, down there, back on ourselves. That would have covered it. But this does actually take us into the... I think El Centro is actually part of this new map. So, that should unlock it for jobs. And I can hopefully take a job from El Centro once I've visited the town. So we should be all good. But yes, we're nearly there. Got 148 gallons now. So that's definitely better than we had before. Those miles just drop so fast. Ah, some nice scenery. Hello, lake. It reminds me of was it originally Pro Mods? I think it was like 1.98 or something like that in Pro Mods. If you were up in Scotland and you drove by Loch Ness, you would actually see like the figure of its head popping out of the water. I think it was something like once every 5 minutes or something in game. It would just, or you just drive past and it would just randomly pop out. I'm not sure if it was specifically on a timer. It would just randomly happen. If you were lucky enough to be driving past at the right moment, you'd see it. Just this Loch Ness monster head just popping out of the wall with all this splashing, and then it would just drop back down again. I've seen it twice on video, but I've never actually seen it myself. But if it's still, if it was Pro Mods, if I'm right in saying that it was Pro Mods, and it is still in Pro Mods, then I definitely got to head up to Scotland at some point and drive past Loch Ness. I'm pretty sure it was Pro Mods though. Oh, we're so close now. We are nearly there. And then we're going to do is park the trailer. Which shouldn't be too hard. He says, optimistically. I don't know. I did start to get quite good at it, but I'm okay parking trailers. And when I'm by myself doing it, I can usually do it fine. As soon as I get on camera or streaming or someone's watching me, that's it. Can't park no more. But I did start to get a bit better at it, and then obviously I didn't play this for ages, so God only knows what my parking skills are going to be like now. Oh, what? God damn it! I didn't even see that there was a cop there. These cops are so sneaky. They really are. Right, come on traffic lights. Shame you can't turn left on a red. Just round to the right here, and that should be the yard. S crops. I don't know what that's. I don't think that's a real company name, and I don't know what company that's supposed to be the fake version of, if any at all. To be honest, it could just be something they came up with just off the top of their heads. Right, let's see what we got. So, where do you need it? Around the side there. This isn't going to be that dodgy barn, is it? If it is, I'm going to have to reverse the whole thing in. Oh no, it's next to the barn, that's right then. That's not even going to be too difficult. Again, he says optimistically. But if I can get it around here at the right angle, then I can back it up like so. Just got to miss that trailer as I come in. The only problem with this truck is that smokestack gets in the way. Right, so I need to cut in a little bit now. I want to miss those trailers on the right, which I think I'm going to do. And then if I start straightening it up, that should be in. Oh, I think I'll go back a bit further. Yeah, I just had to go back a bit further. There we go. Yay, I did it! Without mess-ups and mess-arounds, I just backed it straight in, and it was perfect. There you go. That's how you do that. Oh, and we're nearly level 3. God only knows how long I've been playing this game for, and I'm only nearly level 3. Oh, it's good times. Let's give that a save. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. I will definitely start to get into the new map, and next episode, definitely got to get a new truck. And actually start exploring this map with our own truck. We've got to keep the hobo happy. So, yeah, also I'm going to start bringing some more mods in too, which I'm going to work on over this week, see what I like the look of, and start bringing some stuff in. So next episode, we should see some good new mods, and we'll start exploring the map and getting a new truck. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next episode will be next Wednesday again. It's looking like a good routine, so I'm probably going to stick with it for now at least. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you guys very much for watching, and take care. Bye bye.